Do-do-do. Do-do. All right, we are here, guys. Let's have a look. I'm gonna put the music a bit down, actually. All right, that's better. Slightly lower. Okay. Sound is working. Sound is working good. The tabla's on. Right, let's go. Been a bit of a busy one this morning. Like doing missions everywhere. So let me sort the camera out first. Sorry. That's better. Oh no, why is it going like that? A little bit better. Okay, yep, that's fine. That'll do for now. Actually, let me. I don't think that did anything, but yeah, don't matter. Lay down. Sorry guys, today's been a bit of a wild one. We've been very busy this morning. My wife had a meeting, so we had to rush and take her to the meeting. All right, I think I need that. I need it. Okay, I think, yeah, that's just gonna have to do. I don't know. Get no CD with a little bit. Not really, but market's just dumping a little bit at the moment, so we're just waiting for it to just slightly dump. Okay, let's get off that screen. Okay, we are here. We are in now, guys. All right, let's go. So, economic calendar. What's happening in the news today? The fundamentals. 1:30 p.m. we have consumer price index, CPI. Canadian CPI. Okay, so all right, who's that? Mamdani Zuhair, thank you very much for following. All right, let's have a look. Okay, we've got the Canadian dollar CPI. That's strange because I thought CPIs were all together at the same time, but yeah, I do remember. Because look, here's the GBP CPI, Consumer Price Index. That's at 7 a.m. on the Wednesday. Okay, we're not looking at Wednesday. We're looking at today. Guys, so if you're on prop firms, you're okay to trade from now until 1:30. Then around 1:30 p.m. GMT time, just make sure you're looking out for your news event rules. If you're on a personal account, do what you want, but just trade carefully. So 1:30 p.m. we got red folder. We got red folder at 5:40 p.m. and 11:45 p.m. But I'm only trading the GMT session, so the London session right now. So let's just minimize this screen so you can see what I've got on my screen in front. Okay, so right now markets have just been chopping around. London sessions opened up, and let's see what's been going on. Let me just go over onto the 5-minute on this screen. We can see prices coming back into this fair value gap and trying to push up, but we don't know yet. Though we have had the change of character, so we are looking to hopefully go up, but we don't know what price is doing right now. Let me go over onto the higher time frame. Sorry. So okay, so here's the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we've gapped. Asian session, well, pre-Asian session, we've had a massive gap in the market, so it looks like that gap is going to go and get filled depending on if price is pushing down. If price is pushing back up, then this gap here will completely get filled, but we need to figure out if price is going up or down at the moment, because you can see prices come back here to the Asian session highs, and it has had a push down, but we don't know if that's a retracement. So yeah, we're just in a waiting game at the moment. Let me have a quick look at the 30-minute time frame. Until I don't see my perfect setup, I never trade, so I just sit on my hands and just wait. It's a waiting game. Let me just clear the charts, remove 22 23 of the past few drawings that we had. Okay, so even on the 30-minute you can see that it's gapped. We've retraced into the gap. We've had a push down. We couldn't break structure to the downside, and we've had a slight retracement back up again, and it's kind of rejected from that same area. Still couldn't break structure to the downside, and price is creeping up. So right now it looks like It's just chopping. We ain't got a clear direction at the moment. It's just chopping. So let me just put this back to the 15-minute time frame. Move that over onto this screen. See what's going on. And we're now on the 1-minute time frame. So even on the 2-minute time frame, you can't tell if price is pushing up or down. We can't take a sell at the moment. Even if price came here, I can't take a sell at the moment because we've not broken this area here. Once this area gets broken and it looks like we've got clear candles showing that it's a bearish trend, then we can start going. But until then, let's just shrink this. Until then, we have been bullish, but this gap here and a massive push to the downside possibly can put us into a bearish trend. This can be the retracement and we can continue pushing down. But yeah, we don't know. We're just chopping around at the moment and it's all guessing. So we don't trade when we're guessing. Okay, price is just chopping around still. My PC is making some weird noise today. Oh, okay. Great. Live. Got you to 400. Got you 800. Okay, 1K, 1.6. Hoo-hoo. Thank you very much. Keep pushing, guys. Oh, hey. Hoo-hoo. Look, don't focus on getting likes and... Hey, this guy's pushing, man. You don't have to worry about getting me likes. It's totally fine if you want to carry on doing it, but you don't have to. But are you trading? Because if you're trading, you're not focusing on your trading. You're focusing on giving me likes. And right now, as much as everybody on TikTok loves likes, we need to focus on the trading. So are you a trader and are you trading? Hoo-hoo, that's to you. Go for Ahmed. Yes, go for Ahmed with the 400. Annie Khan. Yes, Annie Khan. Everyone just giving me loads of likes. Thanks, guys. Hoo-hoo, 1,110 likes. Wow. But guys, you know, if you're trading, you should be focusing on your trading, not smashing and tapping this like. Come on, guys. Wow, I just looked up. I'm eating dal. Hoo-hoo, what dal are you eating? Which dal are you eating? Thanks for following, Sharpen. Hoo-hoo, Annie Khan's laughing. Are you eating dal as well? Gobi. Wow, gobi is the gobi this time. Early in the morning, gobi chakki jande. Bro, what are you eating gobi with at this time in the morning? Don't tell me you're eating a gobi paratha. That will be just like... Bleh. Actually, gobi paratha in the morning. But gobi alone in the morning. Alright, guys, let's go. Wow, how come these likes are getting smashed today? Trading futures. Look, we're still pushing down. I thought we would have a push to the downside from here, but at this time I was dropping my son off to school, so I couldn't enter in a trade because I was thinking if we sweep liquidity from Asian highs, we might continue pushing down because it was a good area, because it was a retracement into that gap. Starship, I'm just learning how to trade. Got to go. Good live, Danny. Cheers. Hoo-hoo. See you later. Starship. How far are you into your trading at the moment? Or how long have you been learning how to trade? Aaron, I just woke up and saw you on my For You page. Oh, yes, Aaron. Hey, what's going on, bro? Hey, how come I'm on your For You page? That's good, isn't it? Look, man, someone just told me they're eating gobi for breakfast. Bro, you best not be eating gobi right now. Yeah, getting publicity. Yeah, that's true, actually. I've been getting quite a lot of Starship. I'm still studying candlesticks before venturing into stock market and the time zone. Don't do candlesticks. Don't study candlesticks. They don't work. I've been doing this for many years. Gobi for breakfast is criminal. It's flipping death sentence. What are they doing? They're gonna be dirty bud all day long. Yeah, Starship, don't study candlesticks. That's not good. Look, only few things that you need to know is if the candle is bullish or if it's bearish, and that's it. Because right now, even when you get those huge wicks and it shows that there's a reversal, sometimes it gives you a huge wick and the price doesn't reverse, so it's no point studying candlesticks. You're just better off just going and start learning how to read market structure, which way the market's moving, how to identify if there's an uptrend or a downtrend, or if the market's consolidating. That's what you need to learn. Don't learn candlesticks. Candlesticks don't mean shit. They don't it's all bullshit. Candlesticks don't work. Go be for breakfast. Guys, look, I'll show you, yeah? My mouse mat and my keyboard mat right now. Oh, yes, we've got... Someone's following. Thank you very much. Guys, look, my mouse mat here. They're candlesticks, yeah? That's showing you. And then this side here is showing you candlestick patterns. Yeah, sorry. And how to trade patterns. Bearish. Look, 3 outside down, the head and shoulders, and all that bullshit. That doesn't work. So I'm using this as a mouse mat, and I've got all the candlestick patterns on my mouse mat. I never see them working. They never work. So never follow that. Monthly income 5k. How much capital I need, bro? You can make 5k in a day using just a 25k prop firm account. Yeah, you can make $5,000. You can make one. Okay, let me break it down. You can make $500 a day on a 25k prop firm account, just one. So now if you copy trade that across 5 other accounts, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $2,500 a day you can be making. But you got to learn how to trade. You can't just say, okay, how much capital do I need? I'm gonna make 5k. It don't work like that. You got to learn how to trade. Wow, I wish I met you earlier. I've wasted weeks. Thank you for the enlightenment. Yeah, Starship, trust me, man. I got my YouTube channel. You could go over there and check it out as well. Right now, the price is just chopping around. It's not doing anything at the moment. It looks like we're going to kind of have a reversal back to the upside because it's not breaking past this area here. If it breaks and closes past this whole area here, okay, we can start somehow looking for sells. But right now we're not entering a trade because we can't see damn, look interesting. Thank you, bro. Cheers, mate. Yeah, price is just not breaking past this area. So we can't look to enter in a trade because we're not force trading. Remember, guys, you have all day All you have to do is wait for your setup to show up. Once your setup shows up, win, lose, or break even, as long as you take your trade and take your shot, that's fine. 1 or 2 trades for the day. You don't need to take more trades than that. If you're taking more trades than that, you're just over trading, force trading, revenge trading, trying to probably make some money back because you've lost some. So win, lose, draw, take your 1 or 2 trades and get out of the market and then come back the next day. That way you save your account and you're looking after your capital. You have to protect your capital at all times when it comes down to trading. Whoever was trading last week got chopped up. Got chopped up in the markets. I got chopped up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday we've seen some good profits. As you can see, price right now, Starship, this is what I meant about candles. All these candles, they're very small candles at the moment. They don't really, studying these candles, it doesn't really mean nothing. All you need to know is if you're in a bearish trend, or if you're in a bullish trend, or if you're just consolidating. And then you need to follow market structure, and then you need to have a strategy. Which strategy you're going to use, where you're going to enter a trade, where you're going to exit a trade, and then you're going to have risk management. How much money are you willing to lose on a trade? And then you have to have a profit target. What area do you want price to go into, or what area do you know price is definitely possibly going to go into, and that's where you're going to exit your trade. Or if you're going to close a trade early manually, if you see price going against you, because you got to, it's all about risk management at the end of the day. You got to protect your capital. It's like a sport. This thing is like a sport, but you're not being physical. You're just using your eyes, your brain, and your finger to enter a trade. Tapping one button can make you millions, and tapping one button can make you lose your whole account as well. You have to be very careful when you're trading. All right, so we've got till 9:30. I'm live till 9:30, so if anyone wants to ask any questions about trading, or if you're learning trading, or even if you're already a profitable expert trader and you want to trade alongside with me, yeah, just give me a shout. This 1 hour in the morning, I'm not doing it because I'm getting something out of it and I want something out of it. I'm just doing it because I want to give back, and I want to show people that you can trade and you can make money. You don't need a lot of money to make money in trading nowadays. Back in the days, it was like you needed a lot of capital. Now there's so many systems out there and companies out there that will fund you to trade, and you can have profit splits with the companies where you can be making an X amount and they take 10% or 20% of everything you make. So prop firms work like a job as well. But you can't think of it as in, okay, if I make $100 a day, or if I make $200 a day, I'll make $2,000 dollars a month, blah blah blah. It don't work like that. Some days you have banger days, and some days market's chopping around, and some days you'll have losing days. So you have to let your winners run, and then just cut your losers. You cut the losers short, and then you drink some lemon water to detox as well at the same time, so your brain ain't getting fried. Right, price is just chopping around here. All right, so what we're looking for right now is, we've not, price did go here, but the candle didn't close there, pushed right back up because it was respecting this fair value gap. Yeah, this is where the price has been in an imbalance. Yeah, you can see that on TikTok. Here on TikTok, yeah. So price has come back into that area many times, retested it and not able to break past it. Right now, it looks like it may break past it. So then we can look to take a trade. But what we're looking for is a retracement back into a 50% area. And then we can take a move. Depending on what the price is saying, we can take a short or we can take a long. But right now it's just chopping around. But you would look for something like this. Like that. Then you would look to enter in this area here. Depending on what confluence this area gives you. Is it... Because it's a change of character. You can look for a break of structure. You can look for an order block where you can enter from and then continuation back to the upside. But because you can't see what price is doing at the moment, you just don't take a trade and you just sit on your hands. No forced trading, guys. That is the number one thing that blows your accounts. Wow, man, I can't believe this morning someone eating gobi for breakfast. They're gonna have a bad day today. They're gonna have a bad day today. Starship, 900 likes. Cheers, Starship. Trading futures, 404 likes. Wow. You guys are sitting there liking, or you're actually trading? Starship, what are you using to trade? What platform are you using? Are you using your personal account, or are you using a prop firm? This is horrible this morning. It's literally nothing to go from. Let's see, is the music still on? Da, 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 da. See this like nice music we got? The tabla and all sorts, and the sitar and everything is authentic. Got some authentic tunes for you guys. Demo for now started a few weeks. Oh, you started a few weeks ago, so you're a proper beginner. If you're like a real proper beginner, why don't you just look on YouTube? Has all the information, and all the information's free. If you want to mentor at some point in the future, you can reach out to me. I can be your mentor. But if you want to learn pretty much everything for free, look at ICT concepts. So that's ICT concepts. It's all on YouTube. You can look at smart money concepts. That's SMC concepts. If you want to go deep into the trading, then you can look at order flow and stuff like that. Don't go too much into indicators and indicator trading and all the rest of it. That's just long. I think a good place to start off, just to start getting knowledge of the markets and how the markets move, I think ICT concepts would be a good one. Because then you want to look at, are you looking to be a day trader? Are you looking to be a scalper? Are you looking to be a swing trader? What kind of trader do you want to be? A scalper is when you're in and out of the markets within seconds to a few minutes. And then you get your day traders that like to hold the trades longer throughout the day. From a few minutes to half an hour, a couple of hours. And then you get your swing traders that like to hold from a few hours to, well, not a few hours, for most half the day to a couple of days to maybe a week. And then I forgot what the other one is, where you're holding for months. I forgot what they call them. I'll remember next time. But yeah, what kind of trader are you looking to be? Damn. parcel coming. What the hell? Alright, so price is still not showing us anything. We've not had any strong momentum to the up or the downside. So we're still not looking to take a trade. Oh yeah, so you want to be a day trader. Day trading is good. Day trading is what I do. Scalping's really good. You can make some real good money. So let me show you. But it's very dangerous at the same time. So look, I'm just going to put on a limit here. I'm not going to enter the trade. But just say you put on 20 contracts. So this all depends. Like where I'm adding contracts. So this here, just say I put on 30 contracts. And I want to enter a trade right now to the upside. Put my stop loss below this low. So you're risking now, it says $585. And then if I push that up, say, and I want price to come into this area here, look, that's $1,635. But you want that to be fast. So you'd be on those lower time frames. And then you'd wait for that price to hit. But it can hit your stop loss very fast as well, because the stop loss is very tight and you're risking a lot of money. But scalping, you can make a lot of money at the same time as well. But you don't want to take risky trades out there. This is stupid. Look, that would have come back and hit the stop loss. But I was just showing you an example. Okay, so it looks like price is going to be, if it can close strong here, it looks like price is going to be bearish maybe, if it closes strong. If it's just because we don't trade, I don't trade support and resistance, there'd be a lot of support and resistance traders entering down here. So let me see what the screen looks like on TikTok so I can show you. So yeah, support and resistance traders would have used this as a support zone, because they would have seen price reacting here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and then they take an entry. But then they can easily get stopped out if the price just breaks past this area, because price can break past it and then continue to the upside. But it all depends. But because I'm not a support and resistance trader, I don't like to risk it. But what I do like to do is wait for these areas now to be broken and then see some sort of change of character back to the upside. So that candle closed strong and price is showing in a downtrend at the moment. It's not giving us a strong change of character, so we're still waiting for a trade, guys. Let me show you amazing trade on Friday, I think it was. Was it on Friday? Yeah, it was on Friday. Yeah. The market was moving. It was pushing up, as you can see. But it was pushing up nicely. So you're having slight retracements and pushing up. And then as soon as you've seen these 4 candles here break out of this area, just entered straight from this fair value gap with your stop loss below this low. So the price, it looked a bit like this. Limit on. Price was like this, so risked about $300. I kept it tight because I knew if it broke past this area, it's just going to continue down anyway, so we just kept it tight. Stop loss was very tight, but then price just kept pushing. Look at that. So up until there was just $3,800. Imagine if someone held a trade right to the top. It would have been about $9,000. But there's different ways of trading. Some people could have squeezed more money out, waited for the whole retracement here, and waited for the price to keep continuing up. But we've had a massive drop down overnight. So yeah, price does look like it's bearish. And we'll be taking an entry soon as we see something. The price never came below that. Yeah, price never came within that price range. Never came to 50% or higher. So price is not coming to a premium area for us to take our entry at the moment. So yeah, let's just leave this here so we can still keep an eye on price. So as soon as price comes into like a premium area, we can take an entry. Yeah, Starship, day trading is good. So yeah, day trading's good, but it's all about psychology. If you can sit there, just choose your session and then maybe trade 1 or 2 hours in the day, you're totally fine. So you can even like leave a setup on and just hold it for the rest of the day. You don't have to be sitting at the screen watching the screen all day. Just walk away from it. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Or if your trade runs, you just let the winners run. Or you can sit, if your stop loss is tight and you want to sit there and manage your trade, you can manage your trade as well. Right now I'm with Take Profit Trader prop firm, and because it's a 25k challenge, you can't make more than $750 a day for consistency. Once you've passed, you can make whatever you want, but as I'm in consistency at the moment, I can't make more than $750. Sorry, yeah. So I need to find a trade, a nice trade, a good entry, make my $750 hopefully today, and just get out of the market, and then I'll be funded. But I get funded like every week. Every other week I get funded. Every other week I blow an account. Every other week I pass a challenge, and then the cycle just continues. The aim of the game is make enough money from the prop firms so you can put it into a personal account and then just keep trading your own account. That way you can take out payouts every day and you don't have no rules to follow, which is a good thing. But following rules makes you a better trader. So prop firms, as hard as they are, they make you into a better trader. Because right now I would have just been entering trades and you would have just been losing and blowing your money. But knowing that you have to follow rules and you're looking for good A+ setups, you don't just enter a trade anywhere. So this is where people get caught out and lose a lot of money, because they can't sit on their hands. They can't wait for a perfect setup to show up. They just want to be in the markets and they want to be involved and they want to take a trade, and that's not the right way. What you have to do, you have to sit on your hands. You have to wait for your perfect A+ setup that you've back tested many times and know it's a winning setup, and then you take that, and then you find your win rate on that setup. So if you have like a 60% win rate on that setup, you can lose 40% of the time, but then if you win 60% of the time, you're still a profitable trader, because you cut your losers small and you let your winners run. That's how you become a better trader, and that's how you have to follow, and they're the rules, sorry, you have to follow. So yeah, we're just waiting. If price doesn't go into a premium area, I am not taking a trade. Even if price goes down from here or even here, I'm not taking a trade. If I can see price come into this area and come into a point of interest, like here, just above this 50%, or here within this fair value gap, just above this, then I'll be taking my entry from there with my stop loss above the highs, and then push to the downside. But that's only if price comes into a premium area. If it's not in a premium area, there's no point me trading, because there's a higher chance of me losing the trade. Yeah, so Starship, look at premium and discount prices, look at learning market structure. Good place to start will be look into ICT and SMC, so you get an understanding of what the markets are about. And then if you want to probably go into volume profile and order flow, that's a whole different subject and a different topic. A different topic. Like, it's just completely different to how I trade. I'm just following market structure. If I wanted to be risky, I would have taken a trade from here. A continuation to the downside. That's if I want to be risky. So enter a trade here, put my stop loss above these highs. But this is why Starship, I was saying candlesticks don't work, because look, these candlesticks to what you're studying are showing something totally different to what you're studying and what you're reading about the candle. Because look, these candles here are showing bearish, and then these candles here are closing with no wicks, so that's showing it's just going to be a bullish push. But in reality, this is just some sort of retracement. So better than studying just the candlesticks, I think the best thing to do is learn how to read market structure. And then once you learn how to read market structure, you'll understand what the candles are trying to do. But within this candle, it's just price. Buyers and sellers in the market, it's all price. As long as you know where you're going to get a premium price and a discounted price on the way the market's moving, that's what you need to understand. Reading candles, or learning candlesticks it's not gonna make you a profitable trader. It doesn't work. It's just a lie that people are putting on YouTube and putting out there. Yeah, with the candlesticks, I would have opted for bullish. Yeah, as you can see right now, it is going bullish. But as you can see here, price has been coming down. But there can be a retracement here. Price can just push right back down. And then you get stopped out and lose your money. And then that just means that you read the candles wrong. We're looking for price to come into this 50% or above. Then I'll look for some sort of sell, because there's not really a clear direction. Let me have a look at what's going on in the... I think there'll be better moves on the New York session. But I'm going to be coming off my live in about 15 minutes because we ain't seen anything yet and the hour's almost done. But let me go on to the... So let's see what the 30 minutes doing. Look, this is what you have to do. You have to learn how to read different time frames as well, because 1 minute is showing a push down and some sort of retracement, the 30-minute candle is showing us that price cannot break past this area properly, and it couldn't break past this area again, and it's 30-minute candles showing like it's pushing up. And we've left a massive gap in the market that needs to be balanced out, because that's another imbalance. So price can be slowly working its way up to the top to just fill out this imbalance as well. So that's why if there's no clear entry, you don't take the trade, you just have to see it out. And then for that day, you say, I made nothing today. But then for tomorrow, you might make 2 grand, 3 grand. And then on Wednesday, you might lose $500. Then on Thursday, you might make $1 grand again. And then Friday, you might just sit out of the market. That's how the markets work. It's never win, 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 win. Though I did have second. I don't know how much of that you can see. I don't know. Oh, where's it gone? Yeah, this so I need the TikTok guys to see it as well. So if you can see, how much of that can you see? TikTok. Yeah, so we did have like a good winning month in March. But then we had some big losers in March as well. That's only because I've added my challenge accounts on that. It's not just my own accounts, it's the challenge accounts as well. But the way you're reading the structure is likely to go bearish. Yeah, that's the way I'm reading structure, is likely to go bearish. But on the 15-minute time frame, it's showing that price came down to this area, had a push up, we had a retracement, pushed up again, breaking structure to the upside, pushed down, slightly broke structure to the downside in the Asian session. We've had another push up, sweeping Asian session highs, a push back down, but it's not breaking structure to the downside down here yet. Oh my god, you can't see it on the TikTok. 1 second. There you go, that's better. You can see that on TikTok. Okay, so you had a massive push down on the 15-minute time frame. You've had a push up, you've had a retracement, breaking structure to the upside on the Asian session. You've had a push down at the end of Asian sessions, pre-London session, so Asian session ending and a pre-London session. You had a massive push up, sweeping Asian session highs. Then you've had a massive push back down again, but price is not breaking or changing character to the downside on the higher time frame. But on the lower time frame, we've had our change of character. Price is retraced back up, but not into a premium area. Is retraced back here and is just chopping around at the moment. So days like this, when I don't see a clear entry, I don't take a trade. You have to wait for your A+ setup. So it's trading's very long. It could be sometimes you're just waiting, and then you get tired of waiting, and then you just put on a trade and you think, oh yeah, I just want to be involved in the markets, and you get excited and then you get stopped out, then you lose money. So instead of leaving the day on a downer, you just rather not take a trade if you can't understand what the market's doing. And right now, we can't clearly understand what the market's doing. The best pre-market trade, if anyone trades pre-market, would have been this trade here. Can you see that on the screen? Yeah, you can see that. So what we had here, what we had here, price pushed down, slowly it started pushing back up, and then by this point you've had your change of character on the 1 minute time frame. Then what you would have done, one second, then you would have marked out this fair value gap. As you can see, price pushed above and then slowly was retracing into this fair value gap, but price couldn't break below it, so we tapped into it many times, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 times, 9 10 11 times. So you knew price couldn't break past this area, so it was just trying to balance the price out. You knew there was going to continue to the upside. So this was all pre-market, pre-London session. So here in the daytime, you could have taken a trade. You could have had your stop loss here. Say you risked $280 maybe. There's a bit of a bigger stop loss. Normally people would have done it just below the fair value gap, or just around here. But I'd say I'd put it around there, about there, just to risk a little bit more, but not more than $300. And then price you could have put around till about here, and before London session even opened, you would have made $700 or $800, or depending on how much you risk. The more you risk, the more you make. So just say you risked 30 contracts here, that would have been risking $750, and you could have made what, $3,000 just before London session even opened. But that's how it works. But it's all about risk management. Would you want to risk that much on that trade down there? And then you have to have a why did I risk that much on that trade down there. But here you can see price is coming back into this area. So let's have a look. So we're not retraced above 50%. Price is coming in. So price is coming close. Price is coming to this fair value gap. We've had a massive rejection from this area here. But the way price has been moving lately, these rejection candles don't mean shit. Sometimes price goes back into that same area. So I just don't enter off them nowadays. I wait for a couple of confluences. I wait for price to go into a premium or discounted area. I wait for price to push back down. Then I'll find a clean fair value gap, and then I'll enter from that area. But you need about 2 or 3 confluences, nice ones, before you enter. But if price did continue pushing down from here, I probably wouldn't take it, because it still didn't come into a discounted area. Starship, you look like you want to get locked in. How old are you? Damn, can't believe I got about 5,800 likes already today. It's crazy. Look, a lot of people would have got excited and thought, wow, price is rejected from this area here. They would have looked to take a sell from around where that candle closed. The stop losses could be anywhere here, wherever. But then if price continues going up, then you're just going to get stopped out. But if price continues going down, you're in luck. But it didn't go down from a premium area, from premium price, sorry. Very choppy market today. Is it because of this Canadian Consumer Price Index red folder news at 1:30 possibly chopping around because of that? I hate CPIs. I hate CPI news. We've got it on Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. CPI. That's London session. New York session, you have CPI later. That's roughly around about 1:30 or 2:30 p.m. See, look, this is what I was saying. So now if people got excited here thinking, oh wow, we've had a massive rejection candle, price is going to start moving down. They would have put their stop loss around here, take profit there. Stop loss already would have gone in and got tapped into, and you would have just lost another trade. So this is why you have to just sit on your hands. This is why I was saying reading candles is not a good thing, because this was showing you a clear rejection candle. This now, where this red line is, this area, this is a good area to take a sell. Because it's come into a premium area and you can see prices rejected here many times. You could have your stop loss just say there, and then you'll take profit around about, I can't make more than $750 today, so that's because I'm on the take profit trader challenge, but then I would have had it to break the structure to the downside, but it all depends. So let's just take a sell limit there and let's see how price moves. It can just go shooting up. Oh damn, I didn't really put my stop loss at a good price. So this is how the market moves. See how fast it's moving, like $5 down. It went from $50, now it's $25 down. And then the more price moves down, that will be into my favor, because now we're taking a trade on a we're taking a sell. So we're looking for bearish trade. But this account what I'm on is a challenge phase at the moment anyway, so win, lose or draw don't really matter. But depending on what price does in this area, maybe I shouldn't have taken an entry here, but depending on what price does in this area, yeah, I shouldn't have taken a trade in this area, because this is more of an aggressive trade. It's not like a thing. Took an aggressive trade. Maybe I shouldn't have, but let's see. Yeah, it's too much of an aggressive trade. I shouldn't have entered there maybe. Let's have a look. That candle's closed there, so I could just bring this one into break even. I shouldn't have put it into break even yet. Sorry, I shouldn't have bought my stop loss into break even yet, because price can still go back up, retest that same area before it continues back down. But we don't know. It's a probabilities thing, isn't it? So I always look at, okay, if a trade goes into this certain area, should I enter from that area? Why did I enter from the area? Did it go into a premium or discounted price? Like that. But had I like supersized up, this would have been on like $400-500 just in them two candles. And I should have, because I'm on my challenge phase. But maybe I shouldn't have entered from that area. But it is what it is. Win, lose or draw now, because this can just go back to hit my stop loss, but my stop loss is at break even, so that means I won't even lose anything. Yeah, hoping price just pushes back down and then it completes my challenge phase for me, and I'll be happy with that. But the way price is moving today is so choppy, I just don't trust it. Can't hear you, please. My baby just screamed. Come again, please. You know, price is going back up and it's probably going to retest that area. But if it stops me out, then it stops me out on break even. Yeah, not really a good place to enter a trade anyway. Price was too choppy. Come on, what are you trying to do? Either stop so I can sit and chill and look for a proper trade, or continue going down so we can just get a winning trade and get the hell out of the market for today. There, that stopped us out in break even, so we didn't lose no money. But it can test this area and then just continue pushing back down again. That's why sometimes you shouldn't take your stop loss into break even too soon. But I brought my stop loss into break even fast because I just can't see what price is doing today. But this now, look, is it tapped us into break even, and it might just continue dumping. That would be good. See, look, that's how it would be for me. So that would have been my first trade, and that would have been a take profit trade, but because I wasn't sitting on the charts, I wasn't able to trade it. This is my second trade here, but the way market's moving, chopping around, look man, I should have left the bloody stop loss. Not re-entering. If price was moving good and we had some sort of momentum, I would have re-entered in the trade. But because you can't see what price is doing right now, probably a best thing to just sit out. There's your momentum for you. So my stop loss was around here. So in my journal, I put in, when I'm journaling the trade, say, why did the trade get stopped out? I have to put in, oh, I bought my stop loss into break even too soon. And then you think, then you have to put in, why did you bring your stop loss into break even too soon? Were you anxious? Why were you anxious about that trade? Were you scared? Were you oversized? Were you putting on too much risk? where you're entering from a position where you shouldn't be entering from. That's why you're anxious. But the trade looks like it was just retesting this area, and it'll continue. But we'll see later on. Oh wow, I've gone way over 936. I really don't know if I'm going to sit and trade today. Just the way the market's moving is just so choppy. But yeah, anyway, Starship, I hope you learned something today. I'm live every day, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So you can probably catch me on the lives anyway. But until tomorrow, I'll be trading the rest of the day. I'll have a look. If I see a nice setup, I'll take an entry. And if I do catch a good trade, I usually upload it onto my TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. So you can go and catch it on there later, or you'll get a notification saying I've uploaded something. But that's if I enter a trade. If I don't, I'll update you guys tomorrow anyway. So peace out. See you later, guys, and happy trading. You know what? Don't put your mind into it 24/7 too much, because you'll wreck yourself. Things will go over you. You'll miss out. Let me show you on YouTube. Let me just load up YouTube quickly and just show you some channels that will be helpful for you. 1 second. Here, so you can go on this guy's channel, but then you can look at the ICT 2024 mentorship and even look at that one. I think that's the new one. You can learn that. Or I don't know if they have any basics or anything, but I'm sure if you put it in here, put in SMC trading. Oh look, something there, full course. You'll have stuff, just stuff on YouTube that you can watch. Then you got ICT. You've got his stuff. Got lots of stuff you can learn. And then you've got then you can look into order flow, volume profile, and all those things. But I think to start off with, just do ICT basics or something, and just learn the basics from any of these. ICT for dummies, but I don't know, but don't just follow someone thick who's just telling you dumb shit. Follow someone who looks like they're telling you something good. I got stuff on my page as well. I got stuff on my YouTube as well. I've got a course and everything and a mentorship program and everything, but I don't think it's not right for me to say, oh yeah, buy this and then you're going to be a profitable trader. No, I tell people, go out and learn as much as you can, and then if you need someone to be a mentor, I can help you out afterwards. But yeah, go check it out, learn. Happy trading. See, look, price is going back up into this area, but I don't know, is there going to be bearish move to the downside? See, look, I can't get off the trades right now. I've been sitting on the markets looking at them for too long. Yeah, check the other pages. Anyway, guys, I hope you had a good day today, good session. This is all free. My stuff's all free. I don't say, oh yeah, I'm charging money for this. No, it's just free. And trading, if you want, you can go out on YouTube and you can learn everything for free. But it's just about finding everything and putting everything together, structuring everything. That's the hard part. But anyway, see you later. I need to get off.